raise some money for Hilarity for Charity. So we're going to play a game called Pitch Please.
Pitch Please.
This is an improv game.
Okay.
And you're trying to sell a product.
All right.
And you don't know what it is.
Okay.
But you're going to sell it, and we're going to see what it is. And all right. So first of all, how would you use it?
I'd use it every day.
Yep.
I think like all good products.
Yeah. Where would you put it mainly?
I'd keep it in my living room because I want it handy.
Right.
I might use it a few times a day, so I want it close by.
Yep. And when you say you'd use it several times a day,
Yes. I mean, I would really.
you'd really use it.
I'd get my money's worth out
Yeah.
of it.
Yep.
You know, there's.
Yep.
You know,
What is your favorite thing to do with it?
Well, it does so much.
It really does.
I like to. I think that. Well, just holding it is nice. I think. It has a good. It has a good weight to it.
Yeah,
Which I think.
Yeah.
I wish I knew what it was.
Yeah.
It has a real. A nice weight, which people like.
Would
Yeah.
you use it alone or with friends or?
I think the best. I like to use it with friends personally. I'm a social person.
Is it? Yeah. So for all ages, grandparents.
Kids, grandparents, yeah. I think mostly kids.
Yeah.
Probably like it. Because it's never too early to get started on some of these.
So like it's a holiday gift. Like
A holiday gift, yeah, it's good. Bar mitzvah gift probably would be good. Quinceanera, Sweet 16.
all right. Well,
all
you want
that.
to see what you've been
I
selling?
would love to see what it is.
All right.
Oh, gross.
Yep. Never too early to get started.
Never too early to get started.
All right.
I'm just going to take one of these.
All right. What about the girl that's never been kissed?
That is just, I
That's ridiculous.
just can't
I
wrap
can
my head around
understand.
that.
I understand being a virgin, but never been kissed is.
Maybe something's wrong with us. I don't know. I can't. That concept makes no. I cannot compute.
No.
I just,
How do you
yeah.
not kiss when you're an
No.
adult?
I mean, I was making out with myself at 7.
Yeah. Like with your hand?
Yeah, it was anything. I made out with dolls and myself in the mirror, and it's just gross. Yeah.
In the mirror?
Yes.
Would you not make out with yourself in the mirror?
Well, if I look like that, yes. That is true. If I look like that, No, but I used to practice on my hand. That's what.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I
No,
would
you
do
didn't do that. This.
No, that's.
Your
no.
arm butt?
Yeah,
you practice on your arm
practice
butt.
because it's
Yeah.
like lips, and so you can like.
So many jokes I'm not going to make right now.
All right.
It's why I'm single.
I met Obama when he was president, and it was a very regimented thing. It's like you're brought into a room, they searched me for like I'm a threat, but they did a lot of stuff, and they're like, you'll have 1 minute with the president to confer, I guess, or whatever, and then you'll be moved on. But with him, it was like he just showed up and was like, I'm going to try to talk to everybody, and just walked around. And,
Wow.
And he was super handsome. He hugged me, which is weird.
Yeah. No, he
and
looks very happy to be with you.
he seemed genuinely happy, and
Yeah.
I felt his muscles press into my body, like displacement, like the amount of space his muscles took up, my body kind of just
Deflated.
smeared out of the way to make room for it, like
Wow.
when a boat goes in the water. Yeah, it was quite a feeling. He's quite an amazing guy.
Well, you seem to be very impressed by him, so much so that you cut your wife out of the picture, because I saw the. That's the picture. Why did you do that?
I can't defend that choice. I'll be
No.
totally honest. People have asked me why I did that. It was just, I did it. I don't know. For whatever reason, in that moment, I thought it would be more special to just have a picture of me and
Right,
Justin
yeah.
Trudeau.
How did she feel about that?
She was not thrilled about it. She
No.
was pretty unhappy about it. I've been Canadian longer than I've been married, so I guess
see.
technically
I understand.
there's no excuse. I shouldn't have done it.
Well, no, but you did.
Apologize. I did it. I did it.
You have to be quick on your feet, and so I thought we would play a little game that we like to play around here called Last Word.
Okay.
And basically, you have 30 seconds on the clock. We're going to have a category. You cannot repeat a word that's been said.
Okay.
And you just want to. We're going to go back and forth.
Yeah.
And you want to try to get the last word in before the buzzer rings at 30 seconds.
Okay.
And since you're newly married, we will do pet names for your significant other.
Oh, no.
All right. So you start with one, and then I will go.
Poo face.
Honey.
Butthead.
This marriage is not going to last.
Back.
Darling.
Sweetie.
Close to sweetheart, but okay. Bunny.
Wifey.
Darling baby.
Oh, no. Sugar pie.
Baby darling.
Sweet butt.
Wow. It starts with poo head and ends with sweet
Ends
butt.
with sweet butt. It's the circle right
You
there.
are so romantic. Really. You're a lucky lady.
I'm gonna get yelled at after. I might actually get in trouble now.
No.
It's funny because often celebrities view recognition sometimes as like a little bit of a nuisance. And then as soon as it goes away, I get super self-conscious and I'm like really like laying out I would be like, man, it's like when I accidentally knocked a girl up in here, something just, anybody? Yeah, like just, I started to miss it because I'm vain and insecure.
Yeah.
It's what the Italians taught me.
I don't believe that. And what do they mostly recognize you from?
Mostly from, honestly, the interview was the thing, even though, like, they had heard about it. Like, that news story, they were like, you the guy who almost started the war. That was, there was a lot of, like, they had seen my face in news stories. But in Italy, they have better things to do than watching movies. They eat delicious food and make very sensuous love to one another, I assume.
You assume.
I assume.
How do you know that?
I've never made love to an Italian,
Okay,
but I...
because you're married.
Because I'm married and my wife's not Italian. Yeah, exactly. And before my wife, I didn't date any... This has gotten weird. Yeah.
You didn't date any
I
Italians?
never dated an Italian. No. That I know of.
Yeah, but now I was going to say, now you make sensual love to your wife.
Yes, to a nice Jewish
And
sex.
You've been married.
That I engage in.
What does that mean?
It's very thankful on all sides. I think it's very forgiving. A lot of apologies and.
Wow, that sounds sexy.
Sounds hot.
Yeah, it really does. You've been married now 5 years, right?
5 years, almost 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been together almost 12 years, which is amazing. We very much like each other still, which is fantastic.
And you'll do something romantic for the 5th anniversary?
No, I will milk this Italy trip for 5 more years,
Okay.
and maybe then.
That'll be it.
I don't think. Are you very romantic? I don't
Yes.
do as many. See, I wish I did more romantic gestures. I set a low barometer of romance early in our relationship.
Oh, I see.
That I've never raised.
And is she romantic with you? Does she do things that she surprise you?
Not really.
All right, well then you
No.
don't know
So,
her
yeah,
anything.
It's a mutual lack of, We all know it's an owing system and that
Yeah.
it's purely based on points and things like that.
It's hard because the longer you're together, like Portia and I have been together for 11 years,
Yeah.
and every year you try to top yourself and try to do something, and it gets harder and harder when you start off doing really big romantic things, and you're like, oh, now where do I go?
Yeah, I do the other thing where I do nothing for 5 years, and then when something that like a normal person would do every few months, I do that. It's like, oh my God, he
That's
got me
smart.
flowers. Yeah,
Yeah. That's really smart.
it's horrible. Yeah.